evening. Welcome to Tylane Ducksworth Reviews, and I am Tylane. Alrighty, you guys. Today's video is about the honest truth about starting a YouTube channel, and I just want to start by saying YouTube is so hard. I'm pulling my hair out. I truly feel like I am trying to break through as a new YouTuber, and it feels like I am shouting into an abyss. You would think after watching hundreds of videos, all you need is a computer, a cell phone, good lighting, good ideas, be authentic, basically, genuine. You have to be determined, dedicated. Well, baby, I am here to tell you that that is a crock of shit. Excuse my French. I am 45 years old and I suffer with 2 chronic illnesses. So I originally wanted to start YouTube because of my health, and I had become isolated, and I basically wanted to connect with people, build a community, learn new skills. I was like, maybe it can be a hobby, and if it turns into something, then great. But in the back of my mind, honestly, I wanted to create a second stream of income to offset my full-time job. Prior to all of this, I had thought about getting into acting, modeling. I know, 45, kind of late to be getting into that. And that was before my diagnosis. Well, let me tell you, like I said, this shit is hard. Nobody tells you about everything that goes into YouTube. It's not as easy as just picking up your phone and recording yourself. That's just not how this works. You learn about people telling me, the successful people. I've sat and watched the videos, and it's all you need to have engaging content. You need to consistently upload new videos. You have to understand your audience. You have to have, like I said, great lighting, because you want to produce high quality videos. And also actively engage with the viewers that's watching the video. So you also have to have a niche. So I don't have a niche. I was like, I'm just gonna start and just see who I attract, the viewers that I attract, and what I feel most comfortable with. And in between me communicating with the viewers and me trying different types of videos, that I would be able to attract a dedicated audience. Maybe that'll give me a better idea of what kind of videos I want to do. So a part of me wanted to get into celebrity interview, celebrity news, entertainment. Then I was like, maybe I should just talk about my journey, about my illnesses. And a part of me has been kind of scared to allow the world to get into my world and my personal life like that. But being on YouTube, you open yourself up to that by being in the public eye. So I've been a little skeptical about that. And then I thought about maybe I'll go into reaction videos where I can react to other people's videos. And then it's like fair use, you got copyright, you have all these disclaimers that you have to do. And like I said, it's a lot. So what prompted me to put this video out, I was going to put it out weeks ago, actually 2 months ago. I was going to put a video out about how hard YouTube is. But I had started to get the hang of it and everything. When I first put out my very first video, it did not do well at all. I want to say 3 views, and I had 6 minutes of watch time, which means that the people that clicked on the videos, they must have looked at a minute or 2 a piece and got the hell on. So that made me feel like crap. Oh, can you actually do this? So I took a step back and I did some more research, and I started coming across different YouTubers. And everybody was pretty much, oh, I got 1,000 watch hours in a weekend. I'm sorry, I'm wrong. I got 1,000 subscribers in a weekend. Now, I'm pretty sure that's not the norm, of course. And I didn't expect that to be the norm for me. I wanted it to be a gradual process. That way people stick around, and I've always been the kind of person that it's better to learn steadily. And that way you retain the views or the knowledge, what have you. If it's going to school, you want to be somebody that learns steadily. That way you retain the information instead of somebody that's rushing through and then find out at the end, let's say for nursing, you rush through and then it's time to take your NCLEX exam and you don't do good on it. That's just for an example. So basically I'm coming here with absolutely no experience. The technical aspect of it, the most of my tech experience is limited to working with computers as far as Word, PowerPoint, Excel, things like that. Access things that it takes for you to do your job, not editing videos and learning about different apps that you'll need to use in order to do your videos. And I'm sorry, probably saying I feel like right now I'm talking and I feel like this is boring. But I'm just going to keep going because this is my truth at this point, and I'm probably rambling, but I'm so frustrated and fed up right now, but I'm determined not to quit and to keep going with this. So like I said earlier, after watching tutorials and video after video and people saying how to start a YouTube channel, how to grow a YouTube channel, but I kept saying nobody is telling you about the behind the scenes process to actually publish a video. What software, what apps you need in order to be able to do this. So I found a YouTuber. I just want to give a shout out to her. I believe her name is Jessica Stansberry. And she actually had a video that was walking you through the steps of actually how to publish a video. So after watching her, I was able to actually publish my first video. That's how I actually did it. So it was pretty much step-by-step instructions from coming up with the video idea behind the video, your topic, what you would talk about. Mind you, like I said before, I still don't know what my niche is at this point. And I'm about 3 months into this. And I've always had the mindset that I want to be authentic, that I want my channel to be a business and a brand. But honestly, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. So I have been so stressed out and I have wanted to give up. All this time I thought I could just make my face up pretty and put some cute clothes on and get on camera and run my mouth. Shout out to Rodney, The Voice. I kept telling myself, you've been wanting to do this for 3 to 4 years. And I have watched hours upon hours of videos and searching in Google and YouTube trying to find detailed information on the entire step-by-step process. I'm talking about sitting down for hours, you guys, missing meals, not eating, hell, barely getting up to go to the doggone bathroom. So I finally got the courage to, like I said, record my first video. That was 3 months ago. And like I said, it did not do well. So I retraced my steps and I went back and I put out another video. I took a break from it. I just stepped away and I was like, let me just step away. And then I came back to it and I started again. And then I was reaching out to different YouTubers. Once I got further in the process and finding out that I needed editing software like CapCut. And then people were telling me about stuff like DaVinci Resolve. What else was there? Microsoft ClickChamp, which automatically is already on my system because I have Windows 11 and I have Microsoft, the plan through Microsoft. So that's already on my computer. So I found that I could videos in Microsoft ClickChamp. So I decided that I wanted to focus on TV reviewing. I was a huge Power fan, and I wanted to review the Power TV shows, actually. BMF, Power Book 2, Raising Kanan. And then I'm more into Criminal Minds, and I watched the new TV show, The Rookie. So things like that. I was like, oh, I want to review TV shows. And then I found out, oh, you're going to need another app. So after I had learned Canva to do thumbnails, and learned CapCut on how to edit my videos, then it was like I went and looked up reaction videos for CapCut, but their process is too many steps, and I was like, there has to be something that's more user-friendly than this. So I just started reaching out to YouTubers that I have been subscribed to and that I have supported for years now to see if anybody would respond. And so I have to give a shout out to Yam Stacy. He has a reaction channel, and Royalty World. She does reaction videos, but she also does a lot of the celebrity news. So I am so grateful that they both reached out to me when I was trying to find out about what app could I use to do reaction videos. So I was very gracious because I don't want to name names, but and nobody's obligated to do it. I had reached out to several people And out of all the people I reached out to, they were the only two that actually responded to my email. And so I am so gracious. I have to give another shout out to Young Stacy, because he has helped me with multiple questions. He even went to the extent of I finally got, Streamlabs. And I was having trouble with the video capture feature. And he actually took the time to go on Google. And of course I did myself as well. But he went on Google and he was like, he had never had that happen to him before. But he was like, let me go on Google and check and see what I can find out. And you can do the same, which I was already in the process of doing it, as I had told him. Because I am self-sufficient. I take initiative. I will ask for help, but I sit here for hours and hours working. And I'd actually sat for hours and hours before I even reached out to him. Again, for help, to see if he knew anything about this, because I knew he was using the same app, Streamlabs. I was like, maybe this has happened to him before, so let me check. I also sent an email to Streamlabs, waiting for them to respond back. I believe they said that they were opening up a ticket, they were going to reach back out. Anyway, to make a long story short, my whole point is that I'm very appreciative and thankful to you, Stacy. I'm sorry, Yalm Stacy. That's YEALM and then STACIE for your continued help. I truly appreciate it, because you did not have that to do. So as I was saying earlier, I stumbled upon a video. Oh, and what I was about to say is that I got made up today. I was not about to let this face go to waste. I took the time to get myself together, and I was like, look, I started out I'm new to Atlanta Housewives, and as you guys know, there's a whole big explosive blow up on season 16, episode 5. So I was determined, I was so behind, so I was like, I'm going to record episodes 4 and 5 together and put that out. That's what I was using Streamlabs for. Well, that did not go as planned at all. So because that did not go as planned, I decided to put this video out on how hard this process actually is. So like I said earlier, excuse me for rambling, and I know I'm all over the place, but it's like you have so much to learn about, like the SEO practices, which is a part of what they call optimizing your YouTube video, and learning about the Google search engine, which helps you. So say for instance, you think of a topic in your head. Let's just say this video, if I wanted to say starting YouTube is hard. You go into your YouTube search bar and you type in starting YouTube is hard. At that point, you should see a series of videos from top to bottom on your screen that pops up that may have a similar topic. One of the words in my topic is probably in one of the videos that populated, and that's what they call the SEO. That's where it helps you to, excuse me, sorry guys. It helps people to find your videos. And it also, it ranks them from higher to lowest as far as the views in the search results. So like I said, for example, entering a keyword will show the videos that are ranked and how many views that video received and that video's ranking order. It also helps you with designing, creating, and publishing your content in a way the search engine will recognize and rank highly. Basically, that's what my understanding is of it. And I could be wrong. I got to do some more research. So it's basically supposed to bring organic traffic to your channel and videos. Anyway, I'm not going to get too deep into that because I just said I need to do more research before I'm comfortable sharing in detail about how that works. So I don't want to provide y'all the wrong information. So what was I saying? Excuse me. Oh, back to the video process. So basically, number one is coming up with the video idea. You need to take notes. Figure out the idea behind the video, what your topic is going to be, what you're going to talk about. You need to research using social media sites if you're into what I'm into, but you want to use sites for whatever content you're into. So basically for me, using sites like TMZ, The Neighborhood Talk, The Shade Room, People Magazine, Celebrity News, you get the gist. If you're into politics, you may want to look into CNN, the news outlets, MSNBC, or other YouTubers that their niche is politics. So you can get information from there using fair use. Also, you have to go back and polish your title. Do more research on YouTube. Oh, Jessica Stansbury. she said all of this. She talked about entering your ideas in a journal or a calendar. She had her set up, and in her video, because she has experienced it, she's been doing this for several years now. She was actually able to walk through the steps and actually do what I was trying to do today, which is record a video inside of a video. Basically, there's the lovely content creator such as myself, and the material that you're working with that you want to share with your viewers, where you can walk through step by step and actually visually see it. That's what I was trying to use Streamlabs for, to actually do commentary on a video. Now, I was only going to be reviewing Real Housewives of Atlanta, but I wanted to be able to show video clippings while I went through commentating. And that's what I need Streamlabs for. I know that's not the only app, but I've already took the time to download it to my system, and I've learned a little bit about it, and I don't want to start over on another app. Now, if I can't get it to working like I needed to, then I will move on and try something else. Probably DaVinci Resolve. Or I believe there's Adobe Premiere Pro, and then I believe for Mac computers is something Pro. Anyway, if it come back to me, I'll bring it back up at the end of the video. So also, writing a script. I went across several videos where some people were like, they write a script. A lot of people said they didn't like using a script. But Jessica's recommendation, which I had already started the process doing it myself, was outlining, using bullet points. That way you're not just reading word for word, going through your material like a robot. You can actually put bullet points. And if it's something, let's say it's a show that you're reviewing, if you put a bullet point of the girls went here, and then you can remember in your head, well, they did this, this, and that. But you have the bullet points to prevent, like I said, sounding like you robotic, basically. And of course, I'm not reading right now because I'm all over the place. So you use your bullet points, the outline using bullet points, if that works for you. It worked for me. You want to decide what bullet points, like I said, that you will cover in the video. Also, you want to structure your video. That's a part of having the script. That way you can arrange your talking points in order. Now, I see some people, they be all over the place, and that's fine. But they eventually bring it back. The point comes back together. And the people I've seen doing that are people that are experienced, that have been on YouTube for 10, 11, 12 years. So where was I? I talked about the search engine, the Google search, YouTube search engine, Google search engine, the keywords, SEO. Oh, step 3, she talked about filming, making your filming space. You want it to be not cluttered. You want an easy setup. If you have it to where I have it, I have a desktop. It's in place right now. I don't have external cameras yet, but I will in the future. Right now, I'm using my internal webcam, and I also have an external webcam, but I haven't had to use that yet. So right now I'm using a internal webcam that's on my desktop. She talked about the thumbnails. I use Canva for my thumbnails. I'm pretty sure that's not the only app that you can use, but that's what I use. She talked about getting still shots to create for your thumbnail. So if you want to take a picture of yourself or take pictures of whatever is going to be in your video, you want to try to get some still shots in step 3 of your filming process. That way you don't have to get all the way to the end and go back and do that. You can take the shots while you're actually filming for that particular video, and you'll have those at the end. You don't have to go through the whole process and then go back and take pictures after you've already recorded your video. So pretty much the still shots, she said the thumbnail, and then hit record before or after recording. And pretty much she talked about, what was that? How to use, I think JPEG, export JPEG, use the still photo and then export JPEG. And to use a timer on your phone. Basically, you can pause the video for the thumbnail where you want to export it during filming phase, get shots for the thumbnail. Next, you want to edit video. You need to use the editing software. Like I said, I use CapCut, but there are several other softwares out there. You want to be able to transfer to your C hard drive or SD card when you are exporting your video. So for me, for CapCut, I'll edit in CapCut, and then I'll export my videos to my C drive. And you can also, at that point, you can share it directly to the YouTube channel as well, but I don't do mine that way because, what's very important, when you are editing your video in whatever software that you are using, you want to make sure that you modify the name of your video while you are in whatever app that you're in. And what is that called? Oh my goodness. What is that called? Give me a second. Hold on, you guys, just a moment. What file name? There it is, file name. So you want to make sure that you change the file name before you export it to YouTube and upload it, because once it's uploaded, it's done. You would actually have to delete that video and start over, because you cannot change the file name after it has been uploaded into YouTube. So she talked about something about creating a proxy. I don't know nothing about that, so I'm not going to even get into that just yet. Step 5 was uploading and optimizing the video on YouTube, and then adding the tags, the title, playlist, description. So the tags is used for keywords that you can put. You can use keywords as tags. So it would be like, for example, the pound symbol, YouTube is hard, comma, space, and then put in another tag. So you're using those keywords as your tags. So that helps the algorithm pick up your video. In your description box, you can put what the video is about. You can also put your disclaimers, like your copyright disclaimer, your fair use disclaimer, in that box. You want to add your thumbnail at that point. Like I said, you want to make sure to change the file name before uploading the video on YouTube. In that process, you want to make sure that you choose the option not made for kids, because if you choose made for kids, it's going to put restrictions on your video, and then it's going to send your video to the children. Also, what was it? Learning about using things like B-roll. B-roll is basically like, they say, supplemental or alternative footage that's used to enhance the main footage, which is your A-roll. So B-roll, I believe, is like video providing context. What is it? Visual pictures, visual entry that provides context to your video. I'm not going to get into things like text effects and sound effects and all that. That's things you can go online and research for yourself. Music, you need music. What I was going to say, you need a banner when you start your channel to put on there. You need an introduction video. Some people have outro videos. There's something else called, ending. It's something at the ending of the video. Anyway, it's a lot. And I know I have been all over the place in this video. And I appreciate anybody that took the time to sit around and listen to me ramble on for 30 minutes now, I want to say. My point is that YouTube is very hard. It takes a lot of time. If you're somebody like me that works full time, it's a lot. Now, I'm not saying don't do it. If you're determined to do it, I would advise anybody to do it, because I'm going to keep going until I figure all this shit out. It's a lot, but I am determined to be a content creator. I called myself a content creator earlier, but I'm not a content creator yet. Actually, no, I'm going to say yes, I am, because I'm going to put it in the atmosphere and I'm going to speak it into existence, okay? But I signed up for, music. But I haven't even got that far. But I did sign up for a $6.99 membership a month to get copyright-free music to put on my videos. But I have not made it that far, because that's a whole process in itself. So that's all I got. I'm going to go back and look through this. I'll probably have to end up redoing this video, because I know I was all over the place. And I did this video because I needed to vent. And I also did this video because I wanted someone else that was interested in starting YouTube so they can have a leg up when I didn't when I first started. I've been working on this, I want to say 3 videos out, and I've been working at this for probably about a good 6 months. Off and on, working at it consistently for a while and having to come back to it because life happens, and because I just got so frustrated, because every time it seemed like I don't want to say mastered, but I would just say on a beginner level, learn something like how to do thumbnails, for instance. That was the easiest thing for me, especially in Canva. Once I learned how to do that, then it was, oh, you have to do an intro, you have to do the banner. And I don't know if everybody does all of that, but you at least want to have an introduction with pictures and some music in the background, to make your channel attractive. You want to have thumbnails on your videos. You have to learn about thumbnails, because I found out you can't just go on Google and download an image of a celebrity and use it. Unless you're using it under fair use. You have to get permission from people. You have to, like those Getty images and things like that, you have to actually pay. And when I went to get one of those, it was $350 to download a picture. It is a lot. So I would just say, do your due diligence, and just know that this is a process. This is not just, like I said initially, getting pretty or getting handsome and recording yourself and talking. Is not that easy. There's all kind of ethics and politics, and a certain amount of time that when you're reacting to a video, you have to make sure that there is no music playing in the background. You have to make sure that some people will give you copyright strikes, so they will report you and things like that. So you have to, make sure that even if you're using their videos, you only use it for a couple seconds at a time. It's a lot. But if you're like me and this is something that you really want to do, then stick with it. I am going to be back. I am super late with this Real Housewives of Atlanta review of season 16, episode 4 and 5. But I am going to get this done, hopefully before Sunday, before episode 6 comes out. Otherwise, I'm just probably going to have to pick up on episode 6. Please comment and subscribe. Thank you for chilling with Tylane Ducksworth Reviews. And till next time, I'm out.